Hi everyone, Mitch Jackson, your streaming.lawyer. If you're planning on using an influencer to help market and brand your products and services, make sure you do the following. Number one, put everything in writing. Whether you're dealing with the influencer directly or you're using a social media agency to find and interact with that influencer, all of the terms and conditions need to be in writing. A text message or a DM on Twitter or a private message on Facebook, it's not going to cut it. Number two, make sure that the social media agency and the influencer agree in writing to follow all state and federal rules and regulations, and this includes all FTC disclosure requirements. Number three, make sure that in your written agreement with the agency and influencer, or if you're dealing with the influencer directly, you set forth exactly what the influencer is allowed to do, what parameters, what flexibility that influencer has, but make sure in writing you set the terms and conditions of what that influencer is allowed to say, what you want him or her to say, and how and where they're going to be sharing your message and their message from. Number four, make sure the social media agency you're dealing with, or if you're dealing with the influencer directly, make sure they're each covered with liability insurance. This is huge. It's a deal breaker for all of my clients if the people I'm dealing with do not have proper liability insurance coverage. Last but not least, make sure in your written agreements you have a hold harmless and indemnity agreement. If you're dealing with a social media agency, if you're dealing with the influencer, this is a provision in the written agreement that says if the influencer breaks the law, if the influencer creates liability for everyone else, and you get named as the brand or as the social media agency in a lawsuit or named in a claim, that influencer agrees to hold you harmless, to indemnify you, to reimburse you for any and all litigation costs and damages that might be entered against you relating to the transaction. If you guys have any questions, just click on over to streaming.lawyer, use the search bar, type in influencer or influencer liability, and you may just find the answer to your questions. Take care. My name is Mitch Jackson, and let's stay connected on social media.